I'd like to ask you, Darin Davis, what is the biggest risk?
Yeah, and it's not a black and white answer. So, and I get asked this question, a few times, but and as I look back, the biggest risk personally for me um, was if I didn't take any. Okay, the fear. I accepted the risk by doing my first few deals, knowing I probably was not going to make a ton of money. All right. And I accepted that personally, mentally, emotionally, because I said, there's no way I can figure some of this stuff out. So the risk there was accepted risk and I took it. Okay. Education, knowledge, experience, best thing I ever did. And they were small at the time. I mean, they were big at the time, but I fast forward to 20 years. I mean, they were the greatest things I ever did. Okay. And I always think about, I've had a lot of broken bones. I was a crazy kid. I tried all kind of things. And I always thought about atrophy as an answer. Okay. When you break your arm, back in the old days, they put plaster cast on us. Today, I think you're walking around with a knee surgery 4 hours later, whatever they do. But everybody knows what atrophy is. You take the cast off, your arm's half the size of your other arm, looking at that. But I kind of sat back and said, you know what? You can either, you know, waste the time and the knowledge that you learned by doing nothing, okay, which I think is incredibly risky, or you can spend that time and knowledge to do something that will propel you and or your family to some place that you're going to go. Or if you want to take it to the next level, you can invest. And when I say invest, I don't mean like physically invest, but make that commitment and that investment in yourself and your family to actually go out and execute. And I used to say something, I haven't said this in a long time, and actually I kind of forgot about it, but I used to say, education without execution is just entertainment. My three E's. And to me, that's the risk that I will not accept. So not really an insurance answer, but you've got to take some emotional and mental risk and even some financial risk. And I've lost money. There's no doubt about it on my own money. Okay. I've lost money but I look back and I'm happy that I did what I did. I learned a lot. Now, if you don't change your ways as you learn those lessons, then that don't do it. Okay. But if you're willing to accept that, hey, I can take that risk, I can live with it and I can learn and move on. That's powerful.